Oh wait, I can't market that.
Please don't. I'm so bad.
Like the Chick-fil-A commercials where everybody's sitting on the couch. Why are you my favorite worker? Because you're so kind.
My pleasure.
Would you like some extra straws to that?
Yes, please. God, good show. Thank you.
The agent don't have a mic, so when she need to talk, somebody.
Somebody can take it when y'all
just
girls
hand it to her.
Hear her though.
Yeah, you probably can't hear her from.
I'm about to say the other side, they should be able to.
Y'all ready?
It's the
Yeah, let's get it.
Who want to start? I don't even want to start off today. Who want to start it off?
Everybody always get me fucking.
I would have done it.
Everybody, welcome back. This is the reunion. This is the Pie family. We got a whole lot of shade gang shit that nobody wearing their shades.
We do
We're
intros.
sunny today.
I'm just saying, I'm just doing
Let's do intros real quick though.
Okay, we're gonna start from this side. We're gonna start from the man of the hour, and we're gonna work our way this over the intros. Podcast reunion episode. Let's get this shit.
My name is Day, Mr. DMG, D Murder, all that. Feels all day entertainment. Yeah, all that.
It's your boy Mr. Dell. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Mr. D.
I go by. I said Dell, didn't I? Mr. D.
He's uninvolved, now he's dead.
AKA Nathan Forrest, catch me out in Wilmington. I got an audition tomorrow, so look for me out there to see if I'm doing shows. So love y'all.
You got that shit.
I'm Jada, the Pop Princess, Shade Gang affiliated.
Hey.
Hashtag free young boy, hashtag hashtag I can go all day.
I'm Michaela. 1/3 of Shade Gang. Gang. On your mama.
Dead homie.
I'm the Asian.
That was it?
What's up? Your girl Tiny, aka Angel Kiss, aka Mrs. Bevermize.
And this your boy, Mr. Bevermize, aka Will Steal Your Girl, and I do fuck fat bitches still.
Okay.
I will always fuck fat bitches.
Sticky, talk to him. What the fuck going on? It's a boy. I'm back. Sticky good, aka CTP Strip, aka CTP Baby. Y'all know the fuck going on. Found up, goddamn shaking. Y'all know the fuck going on.
OG shaking, OG shaking.
She said, I'm Deasia.
That was it.
I'm Jada, aka.
It was hashtag. But
Everybody got that.
trending.
Hey, so first thing I think I said I wanted to talk about was New Bern High thing. So whoever want to lead it off, which I want to talk about New Bern High.
I will start off by
Okay, we high fucking school.
All right, what is the New Bern High first? What is
some kids apparently from the news article, some kid or student apparently bought some edibles that were very powerful, and they got a whole bunch
randomly just passed them
and they said they randomly passed them out, so it's got a whole bunch of kids high, and I guess they panicked or got real goofy high. I don't know. I wasn't there. But all I know is if that was a class of 01, and I don't give a damn what y'all say about my age, yes, if that was a class of 01, we would have never got caught. We would have been in that bitch high as hell, and the teachers wouldn't have known shit. You stupid motherfuckers. Okay. You stupid.
We love the kids.
We love the kids, but y'all some dumb motherfuckers.
I didn't say that.
It was dumb.
Okay.
So in response to that, Jada, what you got? Cause you had that look.
I'm gonna be the real one. It makes me scared in the future. You know what I'm saying? I have a child. You have a child. We send our kids to school to just be kids, and somebody just hands them a cookie, and it just makes them lose their mind. That is crazy. I'm scared for my son. That would have never happened at West Craven.
I'm in acting class. Sorry. Go ahead.
Just say I got my edibles from West Craven.
You lying. That's not true.
How you feel about it, Sticky?
Them kids knew what they were doing. They don't get that high. Them kids got high than some bitch. They got high than some bitch, and the kid goddamn start goofing off. It got them people that be in class quiet, smart as fuck. One day they got the cookies off the chain.
Well, one to sleep in class, and then one watch.
I don't think they panicked. I just think they didn't think that shit gonna be that high.
Yeah.
And the teacher found out. So yeah. Well, they knew.
Michaela, as a former bear, how you feel?
Yeah, the shit that I was doing in high school, the fuck, that ain't nothing compared to what I was doing. I think whoever did it knew what it was or made them themselves.
But how did they get hospitalized? Like they went to the hospital.
They probably
They hyperventilated because they never experienced that shit before.
Some people never.
And that's my thing too.
They got paranoid.
I felt like maybe they did not know.
You go to the you gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
So you got smoke face.
That's true.
Because I'm saying, if you sit here, if I don't know, I'm about to eat one.
But what if they knew, but they didn't know the effects?
That is true. But that's why I'm like, for it to get hospitalized, I feel like it got blew way out of proportion. So that's why I feel like maybe they didn't know out of nowhere the effects just started coming out. It's like, wait a minute, what's happening? That's just my
I know this is going to sound crazy, but who's to say that somebody they probably just called the ambulance and the kid was hyperventilating. And you know, once you get inside the back, now you're technically in the hospital. So let's just say they probably threw that in there to heighten, you know, the
depression.
It's like so many scenarios.
So many different things.
The kid could have just had some cookies and been like, "Yo, you try this. I got some shit."
Right.
And they probably literally bit off more than they could fucking chew and ended up tweaking.
But 9 times out of 10, we all have been in high school before. We all have been teenagers. 9 times out of 10, I hate to say it, when you youth, you speak a lot. Hey man, I got these edibles. So somebody had to know what was being passed around. Like somehow, some way, somebody had to know something. Nobody just was in there blind. I don't think all those kids was blind to the fact. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
They still bring the dog.
I don't think they was all blind to the fact.
What?
They still bring the dog to the school.
I don't know.
They did.
They had dogs for y'all?
Yeah, I had a clip. I smoked before school. Had a clip. And I don't know what it was, but it was just a random search. The resource officer brought the dog.
So Ms. Deasia, as another former bear, how do you feel about the situation?
It's scary because my niece is in 9th grade, so.
She at New Bern? Word.
So she was sad because it was one of her friends.
Really?
And then on the flip side, my very first time, I was 23 when I took an edible, and someone would have had to call the police if they seen how I was acting. So, I mean, whether they knew or not, you'll never know how edible gonna affect you. So,
right.
I would do it in a safe space with people that love you.
Facts.
Yeah, I was crying and laughing for 2 hours straight. Somebody would have put me in the crazy home for real.
That's how I feel like about a mushroom, because I always say I wanted to try mushroom, but I heard you need to do it like
with
a
safe coach space. Or something. Yeah.
So Tony, how you feel about the situation?
From my memories back when I was in high school, you know exactly what the hell you were doing at the age. That's just my true feeling about it. And on top of that, back then, we had enough sense to actually like do shit outside of school.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got hot in the
But
school.
you, nigga, I don't think we asked you yet.
We all done something in high school. I think as you get older and become an adult, mother, father, you start realizing that a lot of this stuff can be dangerous for your kids because you don't know how they're gonna react. You don't know what kind of mental illness they got going on, and so someone take an edible and they don't know it's an edible. They start spazzing out. Might end up thinking somebody's trying to harm them. And they hurt them, or hurt themselves. And to me, that's a scary feeling that someone came into the school and didn't inform that other person that might not have known and might have some kind of mental illness, and you gave them something like maybe they had schizophrenia. You gave them an edible and they had spazzing out in school, harming somebody. So to me, that's a scary feeling. And I personally, like, I get it. Everybody does their dirt when they're young. We do dumb stuff. That's humanity. But God bless you. At what point do we draw the line? The shit. Hold on. Right.
She's trying to hold that motherfucker like.
But at what point do we stop and realize, like, okay, that's being passed through. It's just weed now, but what's next? Fentanyl in a cookie that can kill our friends or our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think fentanyl is scary enough for some. You mentioned fentanyl around motherfuckers is gonna be like this, so I don't think that'll be like. I'm not saying it won't, but I just think like
they won't tell you.
That's just my belief.
If someone don't like you, they can just pass you the cookie. Hey man,
but that's the thing though. Like once again, like when do we get back at? Even though I'm not saying a person is going to know everything they're going to know at a certain age, so I'm gonna say between 15 and 17. I'm not saying a person's gonna know everything. You're gonna make the right decisions. But at between 15 and 17, you pretty much know what the fuck you're getting into. You're pretty much aware to a general aspect of your surroundings. You know, if I do this, this could happen. So what I'm saying is, at what point do we say you're old enough really to make this decision? You knew what you were getting into. I know this off topic, but what I'm saying, at what point do we say that about a 15, 16, 17-year-old?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Well, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do about everything else then. At what point do you feel that it's okay for a senior to talk to a freshman? At what point do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta think some of these people are vulnerable. They may not have come from a good parent, good family, don't have the structure. And so they're vulnerable to do things that maybe in their eyes is normal, but in reality that's not safe for them. So you start breaking that stuff down.
Okay.
But I feel what you're saying though.
Yeah, you gonna come.
The moral of the story: say no to drugs.
Amen.
Dare.
Dare was some bullshit. I'm a product of Dare. Dare was some bullshit.
So y'all heard about Tim's, the singer, right?
Who's that?
What about her?
She's saving her virginity. She's 20. She's like 29. She's saving her virginity.
What's wrong with that?
And that's my question. Do y'all really think she's a virgin? Because she's like 29 and she said she's saving herself for
her aura.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like she is.
I got friends that are
She probably
right now.
celibate.
So, and they're
Right.
Christians.
She probably celibate.
Yeah.
But you don't think she said she's a virgin? She's
I
saving
believe
for
she's a
her.
virgin because it was.
Some people,
Yeah,
I can tell. I can see she's a virgin.
I can believe it.
I don't knock nobody for doing that.
And if she
Is it cliche to?
No. Honestly, to do that.
No, it's not.
This is the only problem I say with that in the world we live in today. It's a lot of wolves out there. And it's a lot of wolves that know how to dress up in sheep's clothing real good. And it could be that one wolf that just want to take that from her and get her to marry her. So that's the only bad side of that coin, is that whoever she decides to marry, like, is that going to be the guy she's going to be with forever?
Yeah.
But once that's gone, it's done. So that's my only thing. Like, I commend her for doing it, but my thing is now when you find that dude, that's going to be her hardest part right now, is finding that dude to give her body to. So that's going to be the hard part.
Facts. To my woman, I'm gonna start with Deasia first. We asked this before, like 2 years ago. But who y'all fixing y'all plate for first? Deasia, if you have kids or whatever, who getting their plate first? The kids or your man?
Everybody fixing their own plate. Unless it's a kid. I'll
Well,
fix the kid.
you got a kid though, like a toddler. Like,
Yeah, I'll fix the child's plate,
But do they get it before? Let's say you got a man or whatever. Do they get it before the man?
he gonna make his own plate. So
He gonna make his own.
whatever position he in line, he gonna eat.
Take the tickets.
Ty, you want to respond to that?
Nah.
You want to respond to that?
No, I really and look, get them together. Fuck it. That topic really to me is like pointless. Like everybody gonna eat together regardless. It don't matter who pays your fare first.
But you telling me if I just cook, I gotta stand there and make it a plate too? Like,
Damn right.
what
Cause
the
like
hell?
we eat at the table
No.
together, so why not? We gonna eat together, so it ain't like who eat first. It's just okay. Your
This
plate
is-
first, last.
It's the truth of the matter. If you are a woman and you're in the kitchen and you're supposed to be to your man or whatever, and you do have kids, it ain't about who gets served first. Because a woman gonna be on her job. She knows she got a kid that's gotta eat. She knows she got a man that's gotta eat. She's gonna come out. It don't matter who get the plate handed to first. But if she's a woman on top of her shit, she gonna come out. There with a baby. Here you go, boo. And that's how it's supposed to go. It ain't supposed to be on the, oh, here go this, and then you go get your own plate or whatever. Nah, that's just how it's supposed to go. She on top of her shit.
That's how you see the world.
To the rest of my woman, LeJay, what you got?
Depending on what I cook, it's probably my plate that's gonna get made first.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. And I do agree with, I feel like you can make your man a plate. I ain't gonna say I ain't one of them. But I might make my plate first. It depends.
But just know, I want your woman to
But I really think in reality, for real, I'll make my baby plate first. That's just me.
Yeah.
But my husband, he gonna still.
I feel like as a man, you should supposed to get your plate last. Kids eat first regardless of where you at. Kids eat first at all times.
Even at a cookout.
Kids eat first at all times.
Kids always supposed to eat first.
Yeah, it's always the kids,
Yeah.
especially for black.
For a man trying to eat first, like this shit, this corny.
They call them kids first.
Yeah.
Michaela, you married now? Congratulations to you again and stuff. So you making your husband plate first, the kids?
Oh, he know I'll make the plates.
Yes.
Sorry. No, I'll do, like on weekdays, I make the kids play because they be anxious. And then like the weekends, they do their own thing, and I'll wait to eat till he eats. Type of deal. We eat together, but the kids eat first.
You got that? Angel? You making jam plate?
My wife first.
If I'm not lazy, just go be honest with you. If I'm not lazy, but other than that, yeah, I make this plate.
She make her plates for real.
Yeah, and I'm in her too.
Oh, but not me.
But the majority of the time, it ain't nothing. She makes my plate. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It depends. I think everything works on your marriage dynamic.
Yeah, it's just the world trying to.
That's all. Yeah, it don't matter. Whatever works. That's how.
It's honestly just how like I was taught though. I was always taught that okay, if you don't have kids, make your man plate. Then you make sure that your man eat because he's the one that take care of the house. He's the man of the house.
I like that.
He's the protector. So make sure he eats. So
why do you think I'm getting married?
If the kids, obviously everybody know kids eat first.
But to my fellas, what's the worst thing y'all asked a lady that like offended them? That y'all can say. And ladies, what is the thing that men have asked y'all think like? What's the worst thing a man can ask y'all that will offend you?
I feel like it's real simple. Like you just meet a girl. I feel like it's real simple. What's your age? I feel like it's real simple. Like someone get offended by you ask my age, like cause you're not supposed to ask one age, but.
I feel like one for me would be like asking them their body count. I feel like they
I don't care about that.
Ask them.
We don't care about that. That never comes up. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like
so that's high on the list. Don't ask that, right?
What was that?
That's high on the list.
I answer it quick. I mean, I'm
for
3 every time.
But it don't matter. You shouldn't have to disclose that with every man you come across. That's not what's everybody count. And they lie. They lie when they say
that's why it's 3. Now you put it up in your head.
Don't ask. Leave that question. Don't even need ask.
You go ahead. I'll go ahead.
I think
if she say 3, I'm gonna multiply by 17.
I multiply that by 10.
No, she said 3. Multiply that by 17. Miscellaneous dick was in there too.
What you got, man?
That's what we're all talking about.
for me, I think it was like
miscellaneous.
The ones that don't count.
I'm not trying to go too deep, but
Go ahead,
like asking someone like if you know that the person like is a guy friend, right? But like you know they've been intimate before, and you tell them to cut them off because you don't want them to. Because you see that they're flirting still in a sense, you know, like he's like to you, to her, it's like
friend zone.
It's like you can tell that the guy's still trying to get with the person, and you're telling him like, hey, look, I know this, I can read the in between the lines. He likes you.
He's just a friend.
And
type shit.
And she won't, but she'll tell you to cut a girl off real quick that you've been, best friends with, but you've been platonic, and you show it, whatever, hey, this is all a friendship, and then you show it like, look, hey, can you just show me something that proof that y'all not messing around? But
why do you need proof though?
You shouldn't have to.
Cause proof don't mean shit.
I'm sorry.
Women, and see, this is where we have to talk against women. I'm sorry. I like y'all and all, but
no, please, I want to be open. I want to understand.
Because women are controlling, and I'm not talking against, but I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Women are controlling.
Right.
We like to control the man even if it ain't ours.
Right.
In some type of sense. And then it's just because you couldn't ask her to do the same thing. Mm-hmm. But women are jealous too. Right. And I hate to say that. I hate to talk against us. I really do. I hate to do it.
It's true.
It's the truth. Women are jealous too. So,
but our jealousy is.
But you know what? I give it an even playing field because men like to have their cake and eat it too, and women do too in certain situations. So I'm gonna just leave that there.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this: you need to know everything about the motherfucker walking down the street with you, because the last thing you want to do is, like I said this at the last one, you can be in the motherfucking room and 5 niggas in this motherfucking spot and fuck your girl and you'll never know, nigga. You need to know everything about the person you walking down the street with. You need to know that. You need to know they past, they present.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know
everything about the
gotta be fine.
You need to know this. Because everything that you don't know about this person as it comes out, you're gonna be like, yo, why you ain't telling me that?
But then when you get with
you need to know the crust of a motherfucker.
Let me ask this basic question. How you gonna be mad at a hoe for knowing their place?
If you're gonna be a hoe, be the best hoe you
You
can
feel what I'm
be.
saying? So if I'm in the room and let's just say this, if 5 other men I done mess with in there and they don't say nothing or you don't know, that's not a problem.
That
means my old hoes know they place. What the problem is when they speak up and say, hey, I just want to let you know, and I done kick. That's the problem.
Now, hoes do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You need to know.
No. Because that means my hoes know they place. We know what happened.
Well, Jada,
I see you
their hoes in
there.
line, Jada.
That's it.
Everybody ain't like you. Everybody can't keep their hoes in line, Jada.
But that's the point. Respect the fact that your female can keep them hoes in line. That's what I'm saying.
And ain't the fact that you can't keep them hoes in line. We talking about this at the pod. Men don't snitch on pussy. Men don't snitch on pussy.
Yeah, but
I need to know everything about this motherfucker.
That's the real part. You can't get mad at me.
I need to fucking know.
Let's bring it back.
Well,
No, piss me
I ain't gonna
off.
lie. I'd rather not know your past. Your past
I need to know your goddamn past.
As long as me and you.
I need to know.
Not mean good, but your past might piss you off.
No, it ain't. I just need to know. If you was a whore here, you cannot be a saint here. If you was swallowed over there, you gotta be swallowed
You
here.
can turn a hoe into a housewife. Sorry.
That's very rapid as possible. But
I rather not know your past.
That's very rapid as possible. I'm
Your
sorry.
past doesn't
No.
define your future, so your past don't mean shit.
This is all I'm saying.
Everybody got a past.
Everybody
The niggas
got
got
a past
too.
too.
We got
This
past.
is the truth though. This is the truth. Women care about where you're going. Men care about where you've been. That's what I'm saying. If you was sucking dick over here, you can't tell me you're not sucking dick now. If you were over there freaking, bitch, you ain't being real, bitch. I need the same whore. You cannot be the whore that you over here for me and try to be a good girl with me. I need you to be a good girl. I need that
though. Cause when they was younger, they might have had. Look, when you're younger, you might have had no parents.
I wouldn't be shit.
When you growing up, people look for the outside for shit they ain't getting at home. So that's what happened. And the nigga gonna talk. You know, nigga talk that sweet shit and make it sound
good. If you was having threesomes over here, bitch, you need to be having them right here.
No.
People do change.
And my nigga, if you was over there taking care of bills over here, you can't be faking the funk with her over here.
Why she can't? Why you can't? But you can't do that. Everybody ain't the same. You can't take care of her because I'm doing. No, she ain't you. You and her. You feel me?
Nigga, you can't put it this way. You cannot be over here being this type of man for this one, and then be half-ass over here for this one. You have to be that.
But it's all on the women though.
Thank you. There you go. Now you talking.
It's all on the women.
Niggas do it every day.
Cause look, if a nigga know you.
What do you have to say?
But if a nigga know you're a good woman, he gonna make you straight. But he know you're over there, he gonna give you half ass. It's all on the person.
Trust me, I got married. You don't want to know my past.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would definitely need to know.
No, you don't.
Because if you're riding it backwards over here, please ride this dick backwards.
Oh,
No, I'm open anyway. I told my husband everything.
The fuck?
But if I wanted to keep it a secret, he gonna find out eventually.
I don't think it's keeping a secret.
But I don't need to keep shit.
I feel like there's some shit that's gonna need to be said. It's my past. It's my past.
Man, look, my husband know everybody.
Nigga, I need to know.
But I'm just saying though. Why do you need to know? Why does her past matter to you?
Nigga, you got a body over there. I need to know.
Who got time to lay back and talk about all this?
I don't.
I'm going to sleep.
I can't even remember. I'm getting old now. I can't remember.
Exactly. I don't know. I just know I did that.
It's last 3.
You going to sleep out of all this debate. You win.
So to move on.
Still 3.
Bluetooth in the car. Has that ever got y'all fucked up in a relationship?
Him, cause he laughs about die.
That shit happened to me.
Deasia, how did it get you fucked up?
When that name pop up, with the hearts and the smiley faces.
Your heart dropped?
She always sit on herself.
Couldn't get that shit fast enough.
It was already too late.
What happened? Like he asked you, like, what was his first reaction?
The whole way.
It was silence.
Yeah.
But he
Silence
said
is the worst.
You ready to tweak out already?
That long car around the motherfucker ain't a
You ready to tweak out?
Nah.
Well,
Not until I brought it up.
not until you brought it up. Okay.
Hey, that long car around the motherfucker.
Jan, what's your story? How you get caught up?
Man,
Man, that won't nobody. That was my cousin.
I wish it was.
You gotta
what happened? Like, I was
change it up.
Nah.
I'm saying work with too long. My cousin, you gotta say another name.
Yeah, like it was already fucked up because when it came through, pussy just came right on the screen. So I was like, fuck.
Huh?
Yeah, I had saved on my phone this pussy. So not knowing, I just connected my.
That's where you fucked up right now.
That's why. See, mind you, I'm ignorant to the Bluetooth at this time. I don't know about it calling or whatever. I'm just thinking it's about music. I'm really ignorant.
How you connect?
So I gave it to her. I didn't know. Once again, I didn't know. So all of a sudden, it just rang. My phone rang. Motherfucker, and I see, and it came across and said pussy. And I'm like, oh shit.
You know what?
And as soon as she answered, this bitch is moaning.
Oh, she called.
Yeah,
just text.
She moaning in the back.
She moaning. So when you gonna tell me, oh, I'm great, I'm like,
you know what you should have did? Hit the brake, make it hit a head to cut off.
nigga. At that point,
I swear to God,
you driving just like this. And you.
But just say it's something wrong, you gotta play it cool. But you know you're gonna sweat a little bit. Nervous as fuck.
I met this guy.
All I could do at that point was tell the truth. I've been fucking shit out of that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I'm dirty. Yeah, I'm wrong.
At least you were honest.
She was sweating, look like you're sweating thinking about it.
Yes, Lord, I almost got killed in that goddamn car.
You're about to get killed right now.
What the fuck they got?
You about to say the killer?
No, I met this guy. He was telling me that he had a girl and shit like that. He had fucking girls from time to time, whatever. He said he don't never get caught because he said their names in Arabic. He can't read that shit.
He said names in Arabic. He's smooth.
Yeah,
that's smooth.
That shit's smooth as hell.
Yeah.
To his girl, I'm sorry, but that shit is smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
I know this person. I swear to God, no lie. My homegirl. Every person named my phone is emoji. Still know who the fuck it's for. So you don't know what it's no names. None of our phones. Every contact is with emojis. So what can you do now? Oh, you just said they ain't shit.
I'm gonna forget.
I'm gonna forget who the fuck who. I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
Smiley face, snowball.
Right.
Right.
Last time I seen you, smiling faces.
Back in my old days, I used to have a bitch dial and the name was like water with ice cream cone.
You say water?
What
ice cream cone?
I'm fucking.
So
I feel like the emojis be getting y'all fucked up.
Yeah,
the name is cool.
Yeah, it's the emoji.
The emojis after it like fuck.
Emojis.
So water.
So why you gotta put that they squirting? Why not put the
What's with the free water splashes? What's going on with that? Why somebody dive? What's to do with diving emoji?
So funny story. I was messing with this dude, and we were using my phone to play, music on Bluetooth. Mm-hmm. And then the phone rang, and then it said, you hear the bitch in the background, weather is calling. So he thinking that as a dude. I'm like, nah, that's the girl. He's like, bitch, what?
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If a girl call my phone, I ain't gonna be mad. More so as a nigga. Female call, okay, we'll do your thing. Whatever. Nigga, I'm pissed, but a girl, okay, whatever.
You'll be surprised.
Female do female shit. Okay,
Trying to tag along.
I don't want to say that, but it's a female, so I don't really like.
Bro.
Can this man be hurt if our girl is with another girl?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think we'll be hurt more than them being with a nigga?
No.
I think
How do you feel
if
if a girl took your bitch?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm
if a
saying. How do you
girl
feel,
I
guys?
honestly believe a man that's not
people
in
joke
himself
people like
that will be hurt by that.
What if y'all know?
You got your girl taken by a bitch. You
So
a
what?
bitch.
I'd rather a girl tell me the nigga.
That's how they go. That's how you go. That's how it's gonna feel. That's how
It's just me though. Maybe some gay all along. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, I was just here.
That's a great coping mechanism, but I'm telling you right now, if you not comfortable in yourself, that shit is gonna hurt the average dude. The average dude, you lost your girl to some fingers and a mouth.
It's only because you let it average because it's no,
That's fast.
Y'all downgraded to that, but it's way more than that.
It's way more.
We got straps now.
It's way more than that.
See, fingers and a mouth. You ain't getting none of that real shit. You lost your girl to some fingers and a mouth and a plastic toy. You hurt, nigga. A lot of niggas gonna be hurt by that. You say whatever the hell you want, but you hurt. This was enough to get your girl from you, nigga. You mean to me most men ain't gonna be hurt by that shit, nigga? Oh, nigga, that nigga hurt. That nigga hurt.
Are you speaking fast with Jay?
No, this is funny because why?
A nigga will be hurt.
What?
A few licks and this motion right here got your girl from you, nigga.
No, it's just why do you why does he have to take it so far every time? You could have stopped like 5 minutes to show.
I need a visualization. I seen it, but I need to.
How would you feel, Nate? Honestly, hurt if you lose your girl to a girl more than a nigga?
He would
I
care.
think.
He would care.
You about to get deep?
Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest. I personally, I don't like you step out on me. That's what I don't like that at all because like
Nobody's like that.
I've done so much for you.
Don't get me started.
You know, I'm a cliche lover boy. I hate to say it. I'm a cliche lover boy. If I give you my all, I do everything.
Your name is Mr. D.
You a Drake.
Mr. D. We get it. We already know this. You had to tell us that.
But
certified.
But no, it would hurt me. But at the same time, after a couple times you get cheated on, you kind of like you get numb. Like you still get hurt, but you start realizing that some people are just not for you, and it's not nothing to do with you. You know, not all the time. Sometimes we all got faults within each other. You know, I'm not gonna blame nobody for what I do. You know, I gotta take responsibility for that. But at the same time, like if I'm trying for this relationship and I give you my all, and you just like, oh well, your all is good, and I like you, but I'm gonna step out and do this. Then what's the point of me trying to fight for you? Because then at that point, I'm just giving myself to nobody. I'm simping and all this other stuff. So I'd rather just you do what you do, let me go and live my life.
But if you knew she liked pussy, we had a problem.
But hey, some people switch. I know I can't even say that. No, because some people I found out that some people switch up. Like you know, some girls end up being lesbian after they had like 2 or 3 kids. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's not real. I don't think it's, like I said, I just seen that, but hey.
They lying.
They probably are.
I don't know. Any woman that wants to do that been wanting to suck on some pussy. She just decided to.
I just get people.
What about you, Denny?
Would I be mad? I would feel some type of way. I would be butthurt. I would to a bitch.